Olave to me is the word that comes to mind when I think of Olave is smooth. This guy wastes no motion in route running. And we got a little bit of a sample of it right there with Jahan Dotson from Penn State. But Chris Olave is one of the more polished route runners in this draft class. He is so smooth. When you guys watch the tape we're about to break down right here, I think of Keenan Allen. Right away, I think of Keenan Allen. On this clip, if this is going to be what's known as a 1-9-1 route. 1, which is an out, 9, which is an up, so an out and up, and then back to a 1, which is another out. If you watch this route in the end zone, if you want to rewind it to the beginning column, he's on an island with the corner right here. And what he's trying to do is sell the out and up. Sell the out and up so bad. Watch when he turns his head, his shoulders, his hips, like he's running a quick out and up. And the second that the corner bites on the out and up, he's going to break it back out. So this is a triple move. There's the out, there's the up or the fade to it. He's got his head turned around, hips, and as soon as the corner's leaning, boom, he snaps back. And he doesn't just wait for the ball. He goes back to the pylon because he knows he could work his way back to the quarterback quicker than the corner can. So this is a beautiful triple move by Olave. He knows he doesn't have that much time to get it off because they're inside the 10, pressure's coming. So he uses the leverage of the DB to work back to the ball. You're going to see this route again, but they're not in the red zone when he runs it. He runs it 2 different types of ways that we're going to see just to show you how polished of a route runner he is. And that's why he reminds me of Keenan Allen a lot. So remember that route, the out, up, out, or the out, up comeback that he ran for a touchdown. We're going to see another clip of him doing it a different way, but on a different side of the field as well.
Before we get into this next one, do you kind of think, because I mean, he's quite undersized, like in terms of his weight. Like he's not kind of a big guy. He kind of, in many ways, kind of resembles someone like Devontae Smith. But like you're saying, with those, those guys in college with great route running abilities, it kind of that's separation is key at this level and going into the NFL because if a guy's maybe not built. If a guy like Devontae Smith is so good because of his route running and the kind of ability as a technician, rather than, yes, he's fast, but obviously he's not going to be a physical player, but, his route running, abilities allows him to get that separation and, going to the next level in the NFL, that's going to be really key for, especially someone like Olave who is, maybe not as strong or as physical as these other guys.
Excellent comparison. I had Devontae Smith in my mind when thinking about it because if you remember, I said Olave was smooth, and that's exactly how Devontae Smith is, so smooth. And on this next clip, guys, you're going to see the defender that's guarding Olave at the top of the screen, none other than Pat Surtain, who was drafted by the Denver Broncos this year. Great DB, having an amazing rookie season. This is very similar to the route that Devontae Smith ran for a touchdown, the out and up. But watch Olave, the same route that he ran earlier, the 1-9-1. It's the out, up, out. But with this much more field to his disposal, he gets to decide when he breaks that third part of the route off. So if you'll see this, he does the out and up, and then the second Surtain starts bailing like, oh no, it's an out and up, that's when he breaks it off. He uses Surtain's momentum on the bail to break off his route on the triple move. It's beautiful. Just go ahead and watch this here.
And look at already, like obviously he's not playing man-to-man, but the way that he, like you said, makes these different moves and is able to gain like so much space when he comes back and eventually makes the catch. As we rock forward, look at that. I mean, Surtain is
look where Surtain is facing. Look where Surtain is facing, and look where Olave is facing as the quarterback is getting ready to release this ball. That may only look like 2 yards of separation, but the momentum of both of those players is going the opposite way. That is so much cushion to give somebody. And Callum, like you said, a technician, a route runner that doesn't get jammed at the line, that gets a free release, it's like taking candy from a baby. And as you can see here, by the time Olave is getting ready to catch the ball, there's almost over 5 yards of separation on this route. Look at that. And that's on Pat Surtain, one of the best rookie corners that we've seen in this league so far. That type of separation is key. And you saw this same route from him on the play before, but this is with so much more room at his disposal. It's really, really beautiful, and you could tell how much of a technician he is by when he makes his breaks, because he's making his breaks as Sertan, the DB, is leaning the other way. It's beautiful.
Fantastic breakdown. I believe this is the last clip of Olave coming up
This is the
here.
last clip of Olave, and this is from his freshman year. And it's something very simple, but it's almost like we just saw from Dotson that I wanted to point out on his post is a lot of guys can run a post like Deshaun Jackson where they just want to go straight up head with you and then beat you to the inside, beat you to that post. Well, Olave doesn't have blazing speed, so he's got to use creativity, technique to do whatever he can. And just look at that right there where it's paused. Look at the body language of that defensive back. Do you think that is taught anywhere to where your arms are flailing and your legs are crossing over? To be able to do that to another athlete without physically putting your hands on them is an art. And as you can see, Olave is an artist. And he's already breaking to his post before this DB even knows where he is at. His back is turned to him. So he stems hard to the outside, like he's going to make a quick out cut or a corner cut. And the second that DB opens his hips up to the outside is when Olave starts making his speed cut to the post. It's beautiful, and it's him understanding the leverage and the body language at a very young age. He's a freshman here of how to leverage defensive backs.